Hello everyone, Miss Gretchen with Rubies and Moonstones here. Today we're going to be doing a size comparison review of ARTDOT's Sunflowers in Twilight series. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I hope you consider subscribing for more diamond painting content. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back and continuing to support my channel and myself. I would not be here without you, so thank you so much. So let's get right into our comparison. One of the things that was important to learn about when I was new to diamond painting is that size does matter. The larger the diamond painting, the more detail you are going to see. And so that's always something important to consider when you are purchasing a diamond painting, especially when you do have the option of choosing different sizes. In all honesty, I do think that ARTDOT's images are really well made for all of these different sizes, and each size just kind of offers a little bit something different, and we'll talk about that. But some other companies may not offer that same level of quality in the imaging. So let's just go ahead and compare all three, and you'll see what I'm talking about with ARTDOT's different sizes. And again, just keep in mind that size does matter in diamond painting. Anyway, ARTDOT got me started on this journey, and thank you ARTDOT for starting me on this journey by sending me this advanced kit to complete and share with you on my channel. So I did do an unboxing of this kit, which I will link to that in this video as well as in the description box if you are interested in seeing an unboxing. I am not going to unbox any of them in this video. We're just going to talk about the differences, any problems, all of those types of things. So they sent me the advanced kit and I completed that. And then I thought it would be interesting to do a size comparison review of their products. So they sent me the Pro kit. And thank you very much again for sending me the Pro kit. But I didn't think it would be a true size comparison without adding in the beginner kit. So I purchased the beginner kit myself. But a couple of things to talk about before we actually get into the size comparison review. The main differences between these paintings is not only their size, but the number of ABs that are included. One of the things that was actually really nice about this and made it kind of easy for me to complete is that they had the same 40 colors across all three diamond paintings. The only difference is with the smallest version, the beginner kit, they only have 2 ABs, which is number 307, a yellow AB, and number 3747, a gray AB. And then if you get the advanced kit, you get a third AB, which is number 208, a purple. And then if you get the Pro kit, you get a fourth AB, which is number 920 and a brown. So that is just kind of a nice addition that they make for you when you are doing your diamond paintings. Not only do you get more diamonds and more space to fill in with diamonds on a larger canvas, but you also get more enhancements to add. Besides that, they're the exact same image with just different sizes and different amounts of drills, and I will talk about that. But I did have 2 issues when I was kitting up the beginner and the Pro kits. When I unboxed the beginner kit, I found that I got the wrong sticker sheet. You can tell this image is not Sunflowers in Twilight. I emailed ARTDOT's customer service support because I did purchase the beginner kit myself. When I emailed ARTDOT, they said, "Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Could you please send me a picture?" Not a big deal. So I took a picture of this and sent them to it, and they said, "Okay, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Please give us your address so we can send you a correct sticker sheet. Just know it is coming from China, from our warehouse, so it may take a few weeks to get there." I said, "Thank you so much, absolutely," and was so happy that they were sending me the actual sticker sheet replacement, because not all companies do that. So I took this sticker off because I put it in my logbook, but they did send me the actual sticker sheet that goes with the beginner kit. And it got a little crinkly in the mail, but I got the real sticker sheet. Amazing. Thank you again, ARTDOT. Wonderful customer support. They continue to help me. When I was kitting up the Pro Kit, one of the colors was very dirty. And that was number 336, this dark blue color. So I'll put in some images of what it looks like. But it just looks very, very dusty. And so something obviously happened in the factory. And so I asked them about that and they gave me some suggestions on cleaning it. What I did is I just put them in a bowl with some soapy water and swirled it around and then strained it in a small colander type thing. Let them dry and they were clean and easy to use. So if you can see on these, they look much better and are very clean in comparison to how they arrived. So a little bit of a disappointment, but an easy fix, and not something that I needed them to send me replacements for because I was able to clean them. However, had that not worked, they wanted me to email them back and let them know so they could send me replacements. So I think ARTDOT really does have some excellent customer service, and want to give them a shout out to that, as well as thanking them again for supporting my channel and providing me with these two kits for this video. All right, enough backstory. Let's get into what we all want to see, which is what do they actually look like? And I'll give you some stats on them as well. So starting off with our beginner kit. This is actually the last one that I completed, and I think for a 14 by 10 inch or 35 by 25 centimeter canvas, that this is actually a really nice image of sunflowers in twilight. I think that it does still show the sunflowers and the sunset in a really nice manner, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Had I only purchased the beginner kit myself, I would be very happy with how this diamond painting came together. As I previously mentioned, it has the gray AB and the yellow. Of course, the yellow AB is scattered about in these sunflowers, and then the gray is mostly in this part of the sunset. So beautiful image. I don't believe I mentioned this yet, but this is a round drilled diamond painting, and there are 11,036 diamonds on this canvas. So for me, I spent 3 days working on this, and it took me 8 hours and 15 minutes to complete. So I literally just folded down the entire plastic and did all of the blue, and then did all of the sunset, and then went across and did all of the sunflowers. So I do tend to like to work in larger sections because then I don't have to change the colors in my tray as much, and I was just able to go fill in all of these blue spots and all of the green spots and then come back in. And my favorite part on each and every one of these was the last thing that I would do is fill in the yellow in the sunflowers, and it was just so much fun to see those come together. Okay, so this is the beginner kit. Let me see if I have any other notes that I want to share with you. The only other issue that I had in general with all of the ARTDOT diamond paintings is that on some colors were a little bit worse than others, where the diamonds were just very oddly shaped. So some were very large and some were very small. When I'm doing a round diamond painting, I'm not overly picky about those diamonds and how they fit together. Not as picky as I am with squares, since those really do need to be flush. But I did pull out some trash, but I really didn't pull out very much. Now this was just for the 2 diamond paintings, and so you can see that kind of light blue color. That one is the one I think I had the most trouble with. But and then besides that, I also kind of had trouble with this symbol. It's just such a large symbol. It was kind of hard to make sure that the diamond completely covered up all of that symbol. But other than that, those were the only difficulties that I had across all 3 canvases. Before we move on to the advanced kit, the only thing that threw me off a little bit about this is over here we have numbers 1 through 23, and on this side is 24 through 40. So because it's just such a small canvas, all 40 colors couldn't fit on one side. So at first I thought there were only 23 colors in this, but there's not. There's 40 on the entire thing. Silly me. Okay, now let's move on to the advanced kit. All right, so the advanced kit is 20 by 14 inches or 50 by 35 centimeters and has 21,948 diamonds. It, of course, has the same yellow AB, gray AB, and then it has purple ABs added into the sunset and clouds as well. This one took me 4 days to complete and about 16 and a half hours. I did a very similar method on all of these where I just worked the entire skyline. On this one, I just had it divided into about 3 sections. So I would peel down each section as I went along. And that way I was just able to get out each color only one time. You can see quite a bit more detail in this one. It did take me a little bit longer to complete, of course, because there were more drills, but I really did enjoy completing this one as well. This was the first one that I completed, the first size. I think that this is kind of the perfect size and kind of the perfect middle spot, and maybe that's why they have it as the advanced size in that middle category. So all right, moving on to the Pro Kit. All right, sorry, I tried to adjust my camera as much as I could. I can fit in most of it, but not quite all of it. You can see the top there, but if I scooch this forward just a little bit, you can see the bottom. So it's not missing that much, but just a little bit. Sorry that it doesn't quite fit all into screen. So this one is 28 by 20 inches or 70 by 50 centimeters. So this is like double the size of the beginner kit. And there are 43,896 diamonds on this one. Obviously, you can see a lot more detail in this one, and not only the sunflowers, which that seemed to be the biggest difference that popped out to me between the beginner and the advanced, but also in the skyline. If you look at that skyline, you can really see some beautiful details in there, especially in this cloudy sunset area. I just love that. This really pops out to me as being more of like a tree in the background, which I didn't really notice before, as well as the other trees and bushes back here in the background. And so you see what I'm saying? The bigger the canvas, the more detail that you are going to see. And then of course this one is the one where we added in that brown AB, which is in the center of the sunflowers, which I think was a perfect addition into this one to really make those sunflowers pop even that much more. I just think this one is beautiful as well, but I really do think ARTDOT picked a really good image that does look good at all 3 sizes. However, with any diamond painting, the larger the canvas, the more detail you're going to see. So I love it. I'm really glad that I was able to complete all 3 of these to share with you. ARTDOT has really been just a great company to work with as a customer as well as a content creator. So thank you again to ARTDOT. While I'm thinking about it, I should have mentioned this before, but ARTDOT did give me a discount code that you can use to receive 10% off any of your orders made through the ARTDOT website. It doesn't work on their Amazon storefront, only on their website. But if you would like to receive 10% off your entire ARTDOT order, you can use the code RUBI, RUBI. Just know that if you do decide to use that code, I may receive a small commission for that. And I would be very appreciative of anything that I may receive in that manner, but please do not feel obligated to use that code. If you have a better coupon code out there that's going to save you more money, please by all means use that. I almost forgot to tell you the statistics on how long this one took me. So this one took me about 30 hours over 6 days to complete. Again, I did the same method on this, especially in the skyline, where I pulled back different sections and just worked all the way across, especially in this pink area, because there was a lot of color blocking and line blocking if you look at that. However, when I was working on the sunflowers, I did break it down and worked in just smaller sections because there was just so much going on. It was easier for me to break it down into into 3 chunks. So let's think about this. Let's pay attention to hours. So I spent about 30 hours on this one. I spent about half that time completing the advanced kit, and it spent about half of that time completing the beginner kit. Because I spent about 30 hours on the pro kit, 16.5 on the advanced kit, and 8 hours and 15 minutes on the beginner kit. So each time that I went up a size, I doubled the amount of diamond painting work time. And to me, when I am diamond painting, that is what I am really looking for too. Yes, I do want a beautiful picture, and I want a beautiful end result design. But to me, it's not how quickly can I complete a diamond painting. It's more, I just want to be working on a diamond painting. Placing those drills is what is relaxing to me. So I would rather work on a large diamond painting, not only because of the definition that I get and how much more detail there is, but just because it is that much more time that I can spend actually sitting down, placing diamonds, enjoying the craft, versus switching between canvases, having to cut up the baggies, de-static kits, put them all in containers, take them out of containers, redoing that whole process. I would rather do one large kit up, one large kit down, and have more time to actually sit and diamond paint than to just get a quick diamond painting done. I do have a drafting table, so I do have a large space that helps me be able to work on larger pieces, but to me, it would just rather be placing drills than doing all of that other stuff. So the larger the diamond painting, the more time that I can actually be diamond painting. I hope that you get my point and I'm not belaboring it. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually compare all three of these canvases. So take a good look here at the Pro Kit. Try and really take in all of the detail that you can. And then here we have our Advanced Kit. Okay. And here is our Beginner Kit. So looking at all three of those, I still really think that this turned out really beautiful. And I do think that it is a really good size for someone who maybe doesn't have the space, and their prices are really good too. But I really love the definition and all of the detail that you get in the larger kit, especially the Pro, of course. But I think that the Advanced Kit really is a really good middle ground. It's not an overly large canvas. It's not too overwhelming of a size. You still really get more detail in that image. It really is a good sweet middle spot. I think they did a really good job, but I still am really happy with how the Beginner Kit turned out. Good job, ARTDOT. Good on you. I really have nothing to complain about on any of this. And yes, ARTDOT has sent me some items to review with you. We are collaborators in that way, and I thank ARTDOT very much for all of that. But my job is to be honest with you, my viewers, and I am being honest with you in this review. I will always promise to be completely honest with you when reviewing any products, any pros, any cons. I told you about the mistakes that they did make and how they remedied that. Some of the drills weren't perfect, but you know what? Most diamond painting canvases, the drills are not all perfect. And overall, it is a good diamond painting experience. The thickness and the velvety background of the canvases are all really nice. The glue is very strong and sticky, and the image looks really pretty at all three size points. I loved it. I'm excited to be working on some different diamond paintings because it has been the same one But these sunflowers were so much fun to do on every single one. I know I kind of mentioned that before, but I did all of the dark blue in the background first and then filled in all of the centers of the sunflowers and then came in and filled in all of the yellow. And it was just so satisfying to just kind of gradually fill in those flowers and see the entire painting come to life. So I loved it. I really did. Okay. I think that is all that I can really share with you in this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you found something in it that will help you in your diamond painting. So thank you so very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to give it a like, as that really does help my channel and get this video out to more viewers. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, I think that you would maybe like it here. So please subscribe and stick around for more diamond painting content. I do a variety of things, but you'll want to hit that notification bell because sometimes my uploads can be kind of random. So you'll want the bell to notify you whenever I do make a future upload. So that being said, thank you so much. I am learning. You are learning. Let's learn together. Be kind, everyone, and have a fabulous, wonderful, marvelous day. Bye-bye.